Hello and welcome to Avasam Insights. My name is Mark and today I'm going to talk to you about integrating a WooCommerce site with your Avasam account. As you know, once you've logged into Avasam for the first time, created your account and sourced some products, you need to list them in order to sell them. This can be done on a marketplace or a website. In this case, we're going to be talking about a WooCommerce website. So once your WooCommerce website has been set up, we go to Settings in Avasam and Sales Channel Integrations. Now, as you can see, any you already have integrated are there. We're going to click on Add Sales Channel. We're going to find WooCommerce on the list of available options. Now, the WooCommerce Help documentation button will take you to our knowledge base and show you any WooCommerce related documentation. Once you're happy how to proceed, or you've watched this video, you want to click on Add a new site. Because you can have multiple integrations for different sites of the same type, you want to give it a descriptive name, so I'm just going to call this one the Avasam Test Store. This will help you to tell the difference between them later on and identify which site the orders come from. So the website endpoint is the address at which your account is stored, so we're going to take that from here and paste it. Now we also need a consumer key and a consumer secret, so as you can see from the help, it tells you how to find these. So we go to our WordPress admin page, we go to WooCommerce and we go to Settings. Now when you're first doing this on your site for the first time, we need to go not just to Advanced, but we need to go to the Legacy API tab and ensure that the Enable Legacy REST API option is enabled. If it's not, if you tick it and click Save Changes, we'll then go to the REST API tab and we're going to click either Add Key or Create an API Key. What we need to do now is to tell it what this key is for, so you can keep track of them, and if necessary you can revoke it, which user it's for, and permissions. It will need read-write permissions, so we're going to click Generate, and as you can see that gives us the consumer key and the secret. So I'm going to copy the consumer key and I'm going to paste that in there, and then I'm going to copy the consumer secret and paste that in here. Then I'm going to click Next. The site will connect and hopefully you'll see this nice green error message there with no errors. It will then refresh and show that the WooCommerce integration is in place. As long as it says yes there, it's active and we can download orders and update stock levels for things that are mapped. Now if you click on the title, from here we have the options. So we can test the channel if we're not sure if it's downloading orders properly, and if necessary we can use reauthorize to reconnect it. Shipping mapping allows us to make sure that any shipping services we have defined are mapped to Avasam shipping services. This needs to be done before you start downloading orders, so that Avasam knows which shipping services to invoice for. Otherwise we can't obviously charge you for the order properly, and we can't pass it on with a shipping service for the supplier to ship it. So you select the service, map it, click on map field. If you have made a mistake or if you want to change it later on, we can just delete it. So click save when you've made your changes. Then we have Skew Mapping. So this is where you make sure that any products already on the store that need to equate to products in Avasam are connected, or if you've listed new products to make sure that they're connected up. So under Action Available, it's always good to start off with a download because that will grab the latest available report. If we then jump into the Skew Mapping tool, you'll see anything that we currently have in Avasam and anything that's currently on the site. So this is an empty site. If you have products on the site that have the same SKU as in Avasam, then AutoMap will simply connect them for you. Otherwise, you have to click the check link box on each side for the correct item, and then it will map it. As you can see at the top, it will tell you how many SKUs you've got if they're unmapped and if they're mapped. Ideally, you would like 0 unmapped SKUs and 24 mapped SKUs on that side, and you would like to have no unmapped SKUs here unless you are selling products that aren't on Avasam, obviously. So if you're using WooCommerce, it also has the option to map the Avasam categories to types that you've defined on the website. So this works the same as shipping mapping. So you select an option and select an option here, then click map. Lastly, we have additional settings. So this is quite important. There's the split orders option, so that if some of the products that you're selling aren't on Avasam, it will break the order into two and invoice for the products that are actually linked in Avasam. If you exclude non-Avasam orders, then we won't see those orders come down at all for any products that aren't already there. Products for non-Avasam items will be in the system for a couple of days and then will be removed. Stock updates should be turned on once things are mapped, so that we can control the stock level and try to avoid overselling. Price update can be turned on if you want us to be updating prices automatically. This goes very well with the pricing rules functionality, as you can imagine, to avoid you from selling at a loss or overcharging. Max quantity advertised allows you to control the max level of stock that shows on your site. So you can say that it will, for example, show no more than 50 no matter how many are in stock. The stock threshold value, on the other hand, allows you to control at which point the items will be shown as out of stock on the site. So you can use this to avoid overselling by setting it at a higher value, but it applies to all products on the site. When you've made changes, obviously you want to save. If later on you want to remove the integration because you're no longer using that site, firstly make sure that all the orders that have come down have been processed, because obviously once you remove an integration, we will no longer be updating stock levels or order statuses. And click remove account and then confirm that you want to remove it. I hope this has answered all the questions you have at the moment about integrating your BigCommerce channel. If you have any more questions, then don't forget you can also reach out to us via live chats, you can raise a support ticket, or you can email us on support@avasam.com. Thank you very much for watching this video.